let's see who actually shows up for tonight. Why, since this will be the long-awaited and anticipated blueprints. Let's start up the game first. Get that working. It should work. I'm pretty sure I got all the settings. Should work. Oh, there it goes. Let's see. That's something. Oh, that's okay. Cool. Okay, cool. Sound is definitely working, but I also forgot to. Or no, it isn't. Is it in full screen? Alright. Okay, we got full screen. That's. Yeah, we can vibe with that. Alright, the problem is I always need to keep things in. Alright, I need to keep things in not full screen mode so I can, like, access other things. Although, I was able to control stuff, so I don't know. Oh, man, feels weird. I guess we start. I was hoping my regular would be here, but... Let's see. Mango Fairy, where are you? I guess we'll start with the loading screen. I mean, the intro is the intro, right? Loading, loading, loading. And we should get all the beginning. Dunga... Oh, Dogu Bomb. Okay, that's a interesting name. Dogu Bomb. In association with Raw Fury! Fury! Okay. A game by Tonda Ross. Okay. Thunder and lightning. Oh, what's this?
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
Okay. Okay, that's gonna light a fire under anybody's butt. Okay. Bro. That is crazy to be putting under for, like, a small little child. Like, this kid, this is a young child. What the heck? That's crazy, bro. That was insane. Okay. Okay, cool. We can move. Got birdies. I got a lantern. Oh, hello! You kind of missed the intro, but hello! Basically, dude was like, I have a will, and I hereby bequeath it to my nephew. Uncontingent. Oh, ooh, okay. Hello! We got our first, I think, important. Bro, this is gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna have to start labeling all my screenshots. I don't even have a folder for this. I'm gonna need a specific folder for this. Holy shiest. I forgot. We're already starting on the puzzlies. Alright, I got to figure out where my pencil is. Also need to change to a new page, so I'm not getting my puzzles mixed up. Because we're starting right from the beginning here. This is very obviously important. I have no idea if it's going to change any. I think I'm gonna skip for now. I'm gonna skip the pictures for now. I'm just gonna see if I can figure out. Okay, so Queen of Diamonds. And then spade. And ace. Okay. Alright. Got some heads. I think this particular episode is going to be purely me just trying to look at stuff, because I have no idea. I do know that we have all the time in the world, as long as we don't move rooms. So I do know that. Oh, shit! Okay. I take that back? Maybe is there a time clock? You know, that's gonna be an actual question. I don't know if this is timed or not. I said in a timely manner, but doesn't help me figure out. Searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 foot. Oh, shiest. That's not good. When you no longer have any feet left, you will be too tired to continue searching the manor and must call it a day. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me much. Alright, so, since I have no idea what I'm doing, it did say to get the 46 thing in a day. I don't know if that has to be on the first day or what. I assume on the first day, because that would be... Open only in the event of my death. Simon, welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have found memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intention in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you, nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as heir. Hold up. As my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate, and you may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove an impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of the previous day, okay? One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half-century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. Don't go where the path leads. Abandon the path and go where you... Okay. Wait, with all my love and wishes, best of luck, Herbert Sinclair. Okay. Right. What is this? What is this? What is this? A Mount Holly blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access it pressing tab. Well, first, I would like to, since we're trying to get to room 46, which is... Probably need to get to at least the antechamber. This is probably going to take me several tries, because I suspect we will not be able to get this in the first try, even though there's an achievement for it. Because I don't know how in the world you'd be able to do that. Oh, hell yeah! Our trunk is locked. I don't know who that is. Alright. Are we trying to zip through this since it's the first day, or should we just take our actual time with this? Also, it said 2. Does that mean... Okay, that doesn't... Never mind. That was probably a bad idea, but you know what? That's fine. That's fine. We don't care. We can get past. There's some origami shit. Why is our hand going down? No. Can I not click the drawers? Is that not possible? Well, in that case, because these are dead ends. What is this? Got some coins. Please pick up some more fruit before the Friday, as we have just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. The enclosed amount should be cover the expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Oba! Abo! You know what? I'm just gonna completely ignore that for now. I said 50 should be fine. Sec. Are we gonna have to go back over here? Cause yeah, screw that up. I feel like a hallway. Oh yeah, okay, a hallway seems decent. Except I might need a key, so that might have been a bad idea, but whatever! I said to follow make the path you want, not the path. Don't follow where the path leads. Make the path the way you want it. Okay. There is nothing else in here. At least nothing that seems to be clickable. Why is there a bathtub and a bat? I'm gonna guess that's important, but you know what? I don't want to take all those notes yet. I really want to try and get to 46. Tree and a pin. You know what? We're gonna do this later. Oh, what is this? Hello? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Doors in the West Wing. What is that supposed to mean? Well, I want a place that's gonna have more doorways. genuinely don't care about anything else. I am just taking a path. I'm trying to get there. No idea how any of this works, so... Oh, hello. This box is the black box. This box is the blue box. This box that claims to be the black has the gems. The box that claims to be black has the gems. This box is the black box. So am I supposed to take this as a liar, liar, you know, truth thing? Do we even have a key? I don't think we have a key. Oh, there's a key. Wind-up key, a component of the parlor game. Let's see. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor to receive receiving the invitation to dine at your estates with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is, rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of the evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I've included this letter all the details you will need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always yours, your friend, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within. The other 2 are always empty. Okay. We have... this is the blue box. It claims to be the... Oh god, this is hurting my brain. Alright, so blue box, black box, and then claims to be the black box has the gems. Doesn't this mean we should just do the one that's actually on the black box that claims to be the black box? There's always one that lies, one that... hold up. This box is the black box. The box that claims to be black has the gems. Well, based on that, that kind of implies that the blue box, or the one that claims to be, fair enough. Yeah, if I think about it that way. Because that's not the color, and that's not the color. So, therefore, that one has to be true. Which means we use the wind-up key on this one? What the heck do gems do? So we got gems, but what the heck do they do? I have a clue. Okay, so we got a fireplace, we got a couch. The fuck? Hello? Why is there a wall? It's a... Sorry, I got really distracted by the architecture here. That's a really weird wall split thing with a little section that goes absolutely effing nowhere. Okay. Yeah, I swear these are going to be irrelevant later, but I don't want to deal with it. Shoot, where are we going? Ooh, chapel. You know what? I do not care! More doors! Oh, wait, no, we should go den. Den'll work. Whee! We're in a new room! What is this? Clock. Clock is clock. Clock is clock. Okay. I mean, that's coal. I don't know what coal is. Okay, when they say, like, get to room 46 in one day, did they mean, like, just to manage to, like, actually succeed? Because, like, I was looking at the achievement, so I'm a little confused. Also, why is that so big? That's huge. Maybe that'll be relevant later. Why is there a spawn? Like, or there's, like, a pawn. I don't know why I said spawn. It's pawn, not spawn. Crazy. Ooh. It's, Colonel Mustard in the dining room with the candlestick. Actually, I have a really cool, Clue game, actually. What it is actually technically a blanket, but it comes with, like, a little baggie with these, like, foam pieces, so if you want to, you can just, like, you can use it as a blanket, but it's also the actual game board for the game of Clue. So, that was fun. Why does it look like there's something underneath? That's a weird rack to, like, put your wood on. Anyway, obviously that's closed. So, I guess we're going forward. Major new plans while drafting in this room. You know what? I'll take it. More doors. I just need more doors. Period. I don't really care how. Yeah, I am honestly, I am just going to not worry about stuff. We're just focusing on getting to the back. Drawing floor plans. Each time you click on a door, you will draw 3 floor plans, from which you must select one to draft. However, there are some items and rooms that will allow you to redraw if you do not like your initial 3 options. Yeah, I just want more doors. Because... Okay, we should be a little bit more free to go wherever the heck we want right now, but, it's just, like, doors are good. I also gotta figure out which orientation we're in, because I am not good with directions! Also, it looks like there's nothing here. Okay. Hello. Why do you look like you need partially colored? He looks like a paint by number. Alright, so we are in... So we just came from the den, so orientation-wise, we want to go this way. I want to go this way. Corridor? We'll do corridor. Corridor! Corridor! Let's see if I can get some further area. The problem is the strategy, I think, is to not get too stuck on the edges and try to, like, go through the central area when possible. I think is the goal. Okay, why is there a hat? Okay, there's a clock. That's gonna be relevant, I'm sure. And then there's also a lock. I don't care. Clock lock. Clock-a-lock. What do we want? Passageway. Oof. This is expensive. This is getting really expensive real fast. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? There's no consequences. Maybe. I mean, that just means we'll have to start over. That's all, right? Who cares if we have to start over? That's the point of the game. It's all RNG. What was that? What? Oh, I didn't... Fuck! I did not mean to click that. You know, I'm actually okay with the dark rooms. I am actually perfectly okay with... Ow! Frick. Man, holy shice. That was... Ow. That was bad on my eyes. They should come with a warning on that. Holy shice. Okay, so that's the room I came in. So this is the direction. So we're gonna go back here. Nobody cares. Fuck. That's locked. I don't want to do gems. We're gonna do whatever. Are we screwed? We are fucked. Okay. Screwed. HSS. Shiest. No, go away, bot! Alright, I think I'll chill after we finish this, because, like, if I fail to get to room 46 or whatever, then, yeah, we'll take this a little more seriously the next round. Right, I want to report. I want to report. Also, I think the bot came by to, like, say, oh, I love your stream, add me on Discord, but I have no idea, so we shall see if that comes up again, because, they seem to have not stuck around. Viewers, chat messages, block user, kind of bothers me that this person has, like, a badge or something. But obviously they got hacked. Probably. Anyway. I love the fact that I have a pause menu. This technically means I can cheat the clock. Haha! I don't want to run out of time, although I'm probably not likely to run out of time. I'm more likely to run out of keys. I'm screwed. Can we go the other way? Yes. Theoretically, maybe? What do we want? Interesting how it determines which orientation it ends up being. Alright, we'll do spare. Who cares? This is not important! Wait, we can always come back and figure things out later. Oh, can I have that? I want that. What is that? Gimme! Gimme! Dang it. Can I crouch? Nope. Does not look like I can crouch. Okay, what's in here? Hello, there's a nook. You know what? At this point, I think I need keys. Oh! I didn't know you could do that. Fuck. I feel like West Hall. Yeah, I should probably go with West Hall. Just in case, because I don't want to run out of rooms is the problem. Staff notice, June 15th, in 1983. Out of respect for the late Lady Clara Epson, the West Wing will be closed until further notice. While the floor plans associated with this wing have not been removed from the pool, we ask that staff members refrain from drafting them during this period of mourning. Well, the floor plans associated with this wing, likewise do not blah blah blah. Okay, that's incomplete. Also, where are we directionally? Okay, we came there. I think we want to go up here. Is that where we want to go? I want to go to the courtyard. Fuck. You know what? That's fine. We are not entering. We're gonna go see if we can draft something on this end. Breaker box. Do I want the breaker box? Or do we get Nook? I'm kind of tempted to do the breaker box. I have no idea what this does, but I feel like the breaker box is important. And I also don't have any gems, so I can't do that one. Should we go with utility closet? Or Nook? Oh. You know what? Nook. If we need to, we can move things. That'll just give us, like, extra space if we need to. That'll give me a key, which is very much appreciated. What the heck is a coupon book? Save 1 coin on each purchase you make in the estate. Okay, I found a discount. What is this? A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, a scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you will not regret having beside you on your journey. Yes, I will be doing that along the way, but not right now, because this is way too much to try and handle. I am just going to go for the one building for now, and that's it. Alright, we go back up. I'm gonna have to cost money, which sucks. Oh, that's a lot of candles. I don't think this building actually has anything in it. Alright, how do we get from... Okay, so orientation-wise... I'm kind of curious. Let's see, what's this one? This room counts as 2 bedrooms? What does 2 bedrooms mean? What, that we get more, do we want closet? You know, I'm just gonna remove it from the pool. I'm not going in there, but we're gonna remove it from the pool. That way I don't have dead ends. And the only one we have where it's not a dead end would be the patio. Fuck. We're screwed. Delivered here the day after drafting this room. Why is the male one supposed to be good? I don't want to keep it here. Wouldn't that, like, lock it in place? Because then you have to get to the mailroom? And regardless, that also requires me to, like, actually pull up the mailroom. Oh, there's always a tomorrow. I want to do the Baker Box. Baker Box has been driving me nuts. I want to know what's in here. What does that say? What? You're kidding. I can't even look? No? Dang it. Seriously? There's got bathtubs and things. Okay. VA... What are VAC indicators? VAC indicators? Alright, I'm just gonna keep this off. What? Oh, that's wild. Are they supposed to be blue? They're changing colors. That's confusing. Okay, off. Dark room, garage. Whatever this one is, we do not have access to. Keycard entry system. I'm turning that off. I can't figure out this one. This one confuses me. You know what? We're gonna ignore that one. So, yeah, if I'm not mistaken... I will admit, I am not exactly doing this completely blind. But I don't think I remember anything important anyway. Alright. Yeah! Alright, to the West Hall wing. Do we dare spend all our money on the closet? No. I don't wanna. We'll not do that. We need to go to the spare room. I am very bad with directions. This should... Alright, we're here. We fixed that. Can I... How's that one? I have a key, so I should be able to get... I should be able to use it now. Do we even have... It has to be security. We don't have it. Fuck. You know what? Whatever. We'll do 2 bedrooms. I don't care. What does 2 bedrooms even count as? Why is it 2 bedrooms? There's a flashlight, there's stuff. A lantern. Yeah, we're fucked. There's no way to do this easily. There's a kitty. Okay. Oh, wait, hold up. We got a couple of gems. I feel so sorry for this rodent. He's stuck in a mansion. Wait, does that mean the staff are still around? Like, can they still take care of the house? And it's just that we have the kid wandering around? Is that it? And also, what do they mean by a timely manner? Like, what is considered timely? That's what I'd like to know. What the heck is timely? Alright, I guess we have to go back into the dark room and then into the passageway. There's no way to do that otherwise. Where's that corridor again? No, that's the bathroom. Okay, so that's... and then... was it corridor? Sorry, I have to keep looking. I am not good with directions whatsoever. Corridor. We want corridor, and then... No, that's a spare room. We don't... that's not the corridor. We want corridor specifically. I am going to be running out. I don't think we're going to have enough to do this. Well, at least I don't have to use any money on this one. We're kind of running out of... Well, I don't see anything that I can do in here, because apparently the meal is not prepped, so... Fuck! Do we just call it a day? There's no freaking way I'm gonna be able to get there. I mean, this is locked off. We need to go up here. And there is nothing left, if that's locked. I think we're gonna have to call it a day. I don't think we have enough steps to do all that. I mean, we can try. So that's what, the drawing room. And then we gotta go back through the corridor, which is this thing. And then into this area, which is past the... no, we want to get to... If we want to get to the closet, we have to go through the spare room, which is this one. And then from spare room, we go back through the chapel. That's the utility closet. I want the closet. That's silver key. Unlocking a door with the silver key leads to a room with many doors. Okay. Alright, this is the last time we can come in here, because I don't have any money left. Alright, do we try to go back to the dining room? Dining room or nook? Yeah. Okay, so that's the West Hall. So that's this room, then it's the spare room. I kind of wish I had the map in front of me so I didn't have to, like, keep looking. Because I am stupid directionally challenged. Okay, so we need to get to the corridor. Which one was the corridor? Guess that was this one. I'll probably maybe get better at this as I go. That's the dining room. Alrighty. Which key do we unlock? Probably the silver key, honestly. Especially since I need the silver key. I'm gonna use the silver key. We need many doors. I am running out of space. Do you want an East Hall or boiler room? I feel like boiler room. We have the gems. Do the boiler room. I seem to recall this was kind of important. Not that I remember how. Well, hello. Can I do stuff with that? Okay, so if I just do that... Where does any of this stuff go? This is confusing. Okay, that's green, that's green, that's green. This goes somewhere. Heck if I know where. What's this? Button? Where's this go? Hello? What is this? No, literally, what is this? Also, do these changes, like, maintain, like, the other days? Or do I have to, like, reset them every time? That's gonna be a question. So, my changing these rooms, like, just like how they function, is that gonna change it every time? I gotta figure out what's happening here. I don't understand it. This room is confusing me. Okay, cool. That's good to know. But I also have no idea where the power's supposed to go. Like, I'm a little confused here. It's definitely powering whatever that is. Oh, hello. Okay. What did that do? Created a ladder system? I do not understand what any of this does! It's making platforms. But they're all stepped. Okay, well, I don't think that's relevant. Wait, is this a timing thing? Fudge. Well, the platform has been released, but the gate has not. How do I get... I think we end up spending most of our time in here. Bro, how am I supposed to do this? Won't even let me go in the opposite direction. Aha! Hello! Haha! Hello! 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 Haha! Snicky! Okay, cool. I have no idea what that did, but we powered it on. Okay, so that's power, that's powered. I have no idea what this is. Yes! Hello! Haha! What is this room? It's a random door. It's a power source. Do I want to open that door? Oh wait, no. Hold up. Is there only one door, technically? Because I am realizing that there only seems to be this door that I'm able to wait, hold on. Huh? I mean, okay, so I managed to get this thing going, so we have 2 boilers that are producing power. So, cool. But I don't... Theoretically. Shouldn't that mean that it's... Can only one of them, like, work at a time? Is that how that works? There's only enough energy for one? No, that doesn't seem to make a difference. Okay. Alright, keep that on. That's green. And that is green. Okay, okie dokie. Wee. So we just... Oh. What if I just do up? What does up do? Okay, this goes here, so that powers whatever the heck this is. Hello? No? It does absolutely fuck all. Lift! Oh, we got power. Cool. What does this do? Okay, more power. Yay. Can I? Ho ho! We got the door open! Woot woot. What is this? Button. Alright, so I guess we still gotta work on powering the rest of this. Okay, so that seems to be powered, that's powered, that's powered. What the heck are you? Activate? Oh, okay. We don't have a... Okay. We need more power. More power! Yeah. Oh. Okay. That opens the door. That absolutely 100% removes the thingy. Hold on. Alright, I'm gonna activate that thing, whatever that thing is, before we move on, and I need to go down. Priscilla! Alright, Q. Alright. We're getting somewhere. I don't know where we're getting, but we are definitely getting. Okay. I'm still very confused as to what this is doing. Can we still use the elevator? No, I can't. Interesting. So what if I just... Okay. Somehow it cancels the thingamadoofer. Okay. Man, I'm gonna be spending all my time in here. Never mind the rest of the house. I'm just trying to figure out what all this stuff does. Okay. If I go up... Seriously, forget the rest of the house. I'm trying to figure this out. What does this do? Oh, right. That opens the door. But I think we want the power to go towards the device. And then, so I gotta figure out where the other ones are coming from. So if we want to activate that, I gotta figure out. But how do you get them all to activate at the same time? That's the hard part. Are we missing parts? Yeah! I just have no idea what the heck I'm doing! Okay, so this is one pipe, so we definitely want this pipe. This is... how do you get the energies? 'Cause it's from here going here. That at least allows us to go across, because I think we did the... Yeah, the gate is now open, so we have that. That is closed, but now we have access here. Yeah, it's basically that or the door. For now, I figured, hey, since we're here, power the whole thing on, and then we can escape through the door. So one thing at a time. So we got two things powered. And then, wait, is this the other one that I need? Was it as simple as that? Was it as simple as flicking that stupid thing? That might have been as simple as that. Ah! It was as simple as that. Okay. Hello. Activate! Acty! Where are we going? What are we doing? What is this? Hello? Where is this going? It's a turbine powering something. You know, I kind of wonder what kind of magic is like causing the house to be like this, because this is kind of crazy. I think it might have to do with the antechamber. That's the objective. Through 12. So I guess this gives us like all the information about like all the different types of rooms. So I guess if we wanted to like figure out what we can pull from. That's still kind of weird how it can like just skip to wherever it's built. Well, I don't think we're gonna make it. I have no idea where this went, so... I'll just flip it. Because it's one or the other. Wait a minute, hold up. Huh. Okay. It's not one or the other. It's literally active now. Okay. Wild. Strange. Do we have... We don't have a room here. I'm going for guest bedroom, I think. I'm gonna use guest bedroom because we could use more steps. I definitely need more steps. I need so many steps. Oh, there's a key card. Opens. Hello, come on. Hello. Do I have an inventory? Key card. Opens electronically powered security cards. Things. Fun book. What is this? Sinclair, I just wanted to write you a quick note thanking you for the weekend. I had a thrilling time on the hunt with Lord Vanson, whose peculiar personality somewhat made up for your own absence. I've also got to appreciate your new game in the billiard room. It's been ages since I've seen the billiard room in the house. I was beginning to suspect you retired the floor plan. It was well worth the wait, though, as I always enjoy your mathematical puzzles and appreciated that I didn't need to know the rules of darts to play your variation. Hoping your health improves shortly. KL, whatever that is, okay. Oh, I'm going zoomy zoom. My thing is very sensitive. Anyway, we'll take pictures of those fairy tower, because those are very important, but I am too lazy to do so. Anyway, we got a little bit more room. Seriously? Oh, fine. Door's dang locked. Oh god, we're running out of gems again. Alright, before we do that, I am going to pick the right door. Assuming it goes here, because like this one has no... Oh! Oh, okay, I see. 46 is up here, because you have to get through the antechamber to get to 46, I think. So if we have this powered, it should open up that. Anyway, I kinda cheated, so that's kinda why I know how this works. I'm not likely, but I'm going to aim there. I have no idea if I will succeed, but we shall see. It's not very likely. I don't know enough about this game to figure it out. So, maybe not on day one. Wait, hello? Fuck! Did I spend a coin? I didn't mean to spend a coin. What was it? You do not have any coins! Okay, cool, cool, cool. We did not spend. That was an accident. I did not mean to do that. Anyway, can I turn on the radio? Hello? Hello? Are you active? No? Absolutely not? Oh, that's boring. I wanted to be active. Okay. Anyway. Ooh, okay, nope. Oh, there's so much music shit in here, and I can't use any of it? Are you kidding? Give me all your coins! Alright. Is there anything else? No. We're out of gems. Fuck. Most likely to find items laying around your house. We can't use the coins. To get the courtyard, you require gems, and we're out of gems. Oh, you mean you mean on the guy. I'm gonna pick Mage Chamber, because we don't really have a choice there. Okay. Hello? Ow. He's... Oh, frick!
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara.
Alzara!
And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Not really. We're just kind of doing this for funs.
The image is becoming clear.
Okay, so it's us looking at blueprints.
I see a boy standing on a shore of white sand. He is looking for something he was told he would not find. I see a black cat tied to a red flag. I hear the wind blowing, but the flag does not stir. I see a door marked by a rogue moon. A door that is always locked, yet has no key. It is the door you have been searching for, yet will not find. A lost room beyond the dark waters. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing more to say.
Okay, well that's trippy as fuck. And also, why is there a random chest piece that suddenly appeared? Ugh, shite. I should have marked the other one. Oh well, you know what? We'll deal with that later. Hello. Well, this is no... hello. The day we all dreaded has finally arrived, and it is the unprecedented sadness that we inform you of the death of our benefactor, employer, and master, the Baron of Mount Holly H.S. in Sinclair. Any staff who have been in an interest in attending services may contact Mrs. Babbage for details. In the following, the instructions left by the Baron himself, effective immediately. All work at Mount Holly is suspended. All live-in staff will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises by Friday, November 6th. Mrs. Babbage will have 1 month paid leave and must vacate the premises on November 6th. So, like, what time did we actually start this? Like, what date? Anyway, my brain's not up for that. We're just exploring! I think at this point, this is the only option I have. Until we can get another third room. We're kind of locked in here. Hello? What's this? Hello, 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 hello. I'm kind of tempted to keep doing a new game until we can get that, until we can get the thingy. I can barely see that. Obviously, one of the presents is a safe, but I can't even see that. That's just like tiny as all get out. Anyway. Let's see if we can get there. Ah, fuck. We're screwed. We're out of keys. Maybe someday I'll get the achievement. I think we'll just have to, like, pretend we're starting from a new game at some point. See if I can figure it out. Because, unfortunately, I think we're stuck. Just out of curiosity, is there any places we can actually theoretically get to? You want to just call it a day? I don't think we're gonna get any further. Also, I wonder if there's, like, a max amount of days, theoretically, because he's like, in a timely manner, or is he just talking about within one singular day? Being able to solve it all. I don't... Because, like, what considers a timely manner? That doesn't... That's confusing. We have inventory. I don't care about the inventory stuff. Wait, parlor? Why is parlor showing up here? We're at the boudoir. We're at the parlor. Alright, you know what? Yeah, we'll call it. I'm gonna do something stupid! Maybe. Should we do that again? Save and quit, or save and continue? Save and quit. See, can I get to the main menu? Or is it? Okay. Well, it looks like it's gonna get us to the same main menu. Yay! Because I would rather not have the entire game, like, log out. I just want to do a new game. Alright. Yeah, we're gonna do a new game. Very, very goofy, but we're doing a new game. Eventually I'll get it on day one. We're aiming for that achievement. Also, I'm gonna take my notes actually a bit more seriously this time. Since we kinda know what we're doing. Okay, that's good, but I also kind of want to do it again, partially because I feel like I missed stuff, but... Well, point being is I think it's gotten overwritten. Oh, yeah, I forgot we were doing the intro again. Also, the dude with the coin, might be worthwhile trying to keep that around. Anyway.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington,
Okay, Reddington.
publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse.
What is the time frame in which he's trying to solve this?
I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
That was like March, what? 1993? Yeah, I'm trying to put more, like, details in together, so, like, having this intro video is probably, like, would be helpful. So, it's not a bad thing we're starting over. Okay. I mean, 30 days is a pretty long time to try to figure this out. I mean, oh, I got pretty close there. But, who knows? Anyway. Blueprint. Okay, so... Alright. I don't have grid paper on me. Hold on, give me a sec. I have grid paper on hand. I need to go get it. I'll be back! Alrighty. I'm not prepared to do conspiracy theories, but Alright. So first things first is these two are going to be completely the same no matter what we do because it's the entrance. So, let's see. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many is that? Okay, it's 5 across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's 9 by 5? Yeah, that would make sense. It's 9 by 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Cool! I have enough space on my thing. Alright, cool. Because that would be problematic otherwise. So let me just go ahead and draw. You can't see it because I'm doing this in real life. Unfortunately, you will not be able to see. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and then... Basically, because I need to, like, make a giant grid pattern of, like, the house building so I can figure out where these pictures, quote, go. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm getting there. 5, 6. Yeah, this is gonna be a lot of note taking. 7, 8, and then 9. Okay, so we got that. So we already noticed that they definitely have pictures, and pictures are going to be relevant, obviously. Pictures on the wall, pictures on the wall. And in the entrance is going to be very consistent. Alright, let me see if... I don't know if it's going to actually matter how we do this. It is Queen Diamond. Queen Diamond. Luckily, I also can write small. That's not how you do a spade. Alright, okay, close enough. Alright, got that picture. Because I seem to recall there was, like, a time there where, people were, like, thinking that to get the achievement, you had to do it within, yeah, that you had to do it on the first day, which is, like, kind of nuts if that's the case. You no longer have any, two left. You will be too tired to continue searching the manor. You must call it a day. Okay. I'm going left, because we can. F it. Sledgehammer, what? Hold up. I did not catch that. What was that? Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. Okay, I don't know what the point of that is. So we got 2 items. We got a key and a key. Let's see. Theoretically... let's see. Oh, snap. Okay, whoops. I did not write that correctly. I'm off by a square. Let me redo that. Okay, so we got... Theoretically, but I don't think we came across too many with the that. Anyway, point being, that's not important. I'm just trying to figure out what I'm doing here. Prayer beads. Alright, so we got prayer beads on the left. Okay, hold up. Man, I can't even write this. This is just gonna be like a drawing. This is gonna be the closest I can get. What the fuck is going on here? It's like... I can't even see what it is. It's just... a weird hand and a stick? It's like a pipe and prayer beads? I don't friggin' know. Okay. That's the drum. Alright, where do we go? Do we want to block off the right? You know what? I'm gonna go trigger the right, because why not? What do we want? I'm kind of feeling we should probably exhaust all these single ones as much as possible before we can get anywhere else. So I should probably do the guest bedroom. I mean, because that's a dead end, so... might as well get our extra steps ahead of time. Just writing a... Yeah, so we need to go do the billiard thing. Alright. This is gonna be annoying. I'm gonna have to actually I'm gonna have to start putting like a whole bunch of screenshots inside of the like a full... Oh, I'm a dum-dum. I forgot. How dare I? How dare I forget? I got like a safety pin. Yeah, so here I don't really care what we're doing. We're gonna just keep trying to see if I can figure this tree pin. I don't know what any of that means. Anyway, I wonder if this is gonna be consistent. Like, are they in the same locations, or are they gonna be like changed depending on where they are? Because I don't exactly have. I mean, I guess I can take a screenshot of the layout when we're done with this day, just to see if it's consistent. At this point, we gotta have something that's going to actually, like, let us move. So... Oh! Sneaky bastards. Okay. Eh. Alright, this one's gonna be difficult, because we can't even see anything, so that's problematic. Now here, I do believe it would make a smart decision to do a den. Alright, so we do the den. Whatever the heck is going on in the den. A little disappointed that was only one gemstone. Alright, 2 swans. I'm not sure the swans matter. Okay, so the den. The den seems to have a pawn. And that was... How many squares? Up. That's the 3rd one up. Okay. Alright, okay, so we got that. So that explains where I think I may have saw that. I do recall that. Okay, and then the painting. So I gotta figure out the painting. So, reference-wise, that is facing... That's gonna be a question mark for now. It's facing back towards the entrance, so that is a road. Ow! That's not cool. Close enough. See my little drawing notepad. Okay, and we got a fishing rod on the other side for some reason. I have no idea what that means. Is there anything, like, super special? No, it's literally just a fishing rod with a worm on it. Okay. Whatever the heck that means. Alright, we got that layout. Giant-ass clock that I have no actual... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Absolutely nothing weird about that. I don't know what the swans are gonna be. Actually, you know what? That is gonna be important later. I don't have anything, though. Alright, so we got 2 paths. I pick hallway. I think. And then I'm gonna pick something else on this side. Do we get the key or do we leave it alone? No. Because that'll take like two steps. If we go get the key, should we get the key ahead of time? The other thing is, should I do a door after? Like, we could either go here and then do these doors, or we can go here and do other doors. I don't know which one we want to do. You know what? We got the hallway. I'm gonna do the hallway. Because the way I figure it is, if I can get 2 solid ones, like the ones that are dead ends, if I get 2 dead ends, then we can, like, figure out what's in there, and then use our way to see if we can't get up here somehow. That's what I'm thinking. Okay. Alright, we do Nook then. I guess we do Nook. Alright, you want Nook? We do Nook. We can do Nook. What is this? What is this? I swear I've seen that thing before, but I don't remember. Oh, right. No, I already did the den. We need to do the Nook. The Nook. Where are the pictures from? Oh, ooh, coupon book. Okay, hello! I'll take a coupon book. I have no idea what that's useful for. I mean, I do, but yes, I've already got my notebook. Okay, we are in the... frick. Brain no comprehende. Brain no comprehende. And brain no comprehende. Okay, so... that is... this is a weird angle. I gotta figure out how I want to write this. Okay, so we got a grandfather clock. I can't exactly differentiate the time here. Not that I think it's probably important enough, considering. And there's like a weird clock thing on the... okay. Alright, so... alright, I'll let you pick. Do you want to do pantry? Storeroom? No, we might be able to actually get back to the hallway. Alright, pantry! Pantry is... alright. Banana! Ananana! Alright, I'm just gonna... this is a heck of a lot easier to just do the... wait, am I even snapping what I need to snap? Okay, I think I'm snapping what I need to snap. Just easier to do. Screenshots! Okay, alright, right. Okay, let me figure out orientation here. So, orientation is this way. Which means... we got... okay, so we got a match and a tree again? Oh my goodness! That didn't take long. You know, usually they're pretty chill, and they're not usually coming in here that often, but dang bots. Which viewer stream promotion? I need to figure out an event for this. I'm not sure I want to go back to keep going back to like Google Sheets and stuff. I may organize it later, but I don't think we're far enough. We're not nearly far enough for me to like warrant doing that. This is we are pretty far not in there. All right, so I got the match. We got the door. Let's see what the door has. Well, that parlor's a dead end. Storeroom's a dead end. Well, if we have to pick dead ends, shouldn't we pick the storeroom? Or do you want a parlor? Actually, parlor might not be bad. There were like 2 gyms in there. Dang it! Twitches. Alright. Parlor or star room? I don't think lavatory is gonna help us. Oh, actually, no. You know what we could do? We could do lavatory and then just never come back. You want to do lavatory and never come back? Do we seal it off and try to use the hallway, or do we use one of the other ones? Because this is officially a dead end. We can't go any further. So, well, which of the 3 shall we pick? Because I suspect if we use the dead ends, where we don't need to worry about them, then we should be able to get further to where we need to. Because it'll remove them from the pool, as it were. From my understanding. Maybe? I don't know. What do you think? What should we pick? Storeroom, parlor, or lavatory? I'll leave it up to you. Because I have no... I mean, for me, it's like a 50-50 between these 2, but... don't have to. Oh. Parlor! Okay, we do parlor. The fuck? Okay. I don't... Sorry, it just looks vastly different, because, I mean, I guess because there's no connection here, so they close the curtains. Wild. This has such a different vibe. What the heck? Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estates with the Oldhams this past Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent... Okay, hold up. F this. Right. Yeah, we read that one. I'm not doing that. Okay. The box is blue. The gems are... Wait. Hold up. I got this letter. There will always be at least one box which displays true statements, at least one box that displays false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are empty. This box is black. The gems are in the in a true box. This box is blue. Well, in that case, I believe the only way to go is this one, no? Because that's true, and then that's true, which means... Hello! Fuck. Why is it not opening? Oh, did I forget to pick up the key? Yeah, I forgot to pick the key. I'm a dum-dum! I'm a dum-dum! We opened the box. We opened the box. Give me your gems so I can exploit the box. Cool. Alright, we got gems. Whee! I forgot. I did a stupid, didn't I? Oh well, whatever. Don't worry about that later. Whee! Whee! Alrighty, into the hallway! Let me see if I can orientate myself here. This is somehow opposite of the door. So we just came from the... which means we're facing down, which means I need to flip my page up here. What the fuck is that supposed to be? It's like a tray, but it's like tiered. Oh, where are we? Den? Oh, right, we're on the other side of the den. Okay. And a tie. Honestly, the better thing would probably do screenshots of these, but, I don't wanna. None of these. What is this? Hello? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Did they just mean, like, West Wing as in the rest of the building, or they mean the actual, like, card that says West Wing? Alright, let's see. You know what? There is no cost for this, and we can, like, go through, and then we can go through and get another straight one. Sledgehammer! Open up. Okay, we got a... car keys. Okay. Why do we have car keys? I don't know. Got a gem. So car keys is apparently a... Oh, hello! We are in what building? Bedroom. Okay, hallway, hallway, hallway. We also have... I don't think the orientation of the pictures really matters. It's just that they're connected. So we got some dude in a boat. It was like... Is there any other pictures? Oh yeah, and a crow. Okay. And then for some reason it also has a pawn. What room is this? Bedroom. Bedroom for some reason has a white pawn. Sorry, I'm doing my... Gotta figure out... I'm realizing I need to make my note better. Okay, I'm slowly figuring things out. Yeah, sure. Might see how I can do that. Let's see. Alright, so I gotta make... Okay, so den is... I'm gonna make that 1. Bedroom is 2. So den is 1. Okay, that way I can figure out, like, where the placement is. I should also, honestly, like... I should actually label... I should honestly label the area as, like, an actual chessboard, so, like, you know, EA, like, or, you know, A1 or A whatever. So I should actually do that, because that would make things a little easier, so I could figure out what the heck is going on. Greetings from Reddington! So that's... Reddington is obviously where we're getting our red flag from, clearly. Because, you know, red, red, red. Finger! Why is the finger doing, like, a single push-up? Like, hello? Why is the finger doing a push-up? Anyway, I want to... Okay, Oh, come on. I was hoping for, like, an actual dead end. There are genuinely no dead ends here. Do we want to exhaust the chapel? You know what? I'm thinking I'm gonna leave the chapel here just in case if we have to like work our way back. Like if we absolutely run out of rooms. Because I don't want to spend coins here if I don't have to, and this one I'd rather save for later. So, since we have to pick one, because it's guaranteed we have to pick one, I am going to go ahead and pick Chapel, just so we don't have to go in there, because no. Which means this one, hopefully. Oh god, why do they always have to make it so hard? Shite! We're screwed. We're fucked. Oh, and I thought I was doing so good, too. No! Alright. Well, this one ended up failing. We did not get far on this one. Like, at all. Where is this relatively? Okay, that's pantries. We're in the... Wait. I think I screwed up where my thingies are. Or maybe I forgot to look in the powerware, which is also totally possible. Okay, so we're in with the observatory. It's like a weird cot. It's like a weird cot thing. And then it's not a coat. It's like a trench coat. Also, what is this shiny thing that seems to be? Oh, we can spin. Spin! Spin, 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 spin! All the spin. Alright, what is this? Hello? The Fixed Stars. A Stargazer's Companion to Constellations by Richard Witt. Finn, Aries, Bird and Sons Publishing, 1809. Preface. This book contains a complete starbase, a list of constellations, and the observed effects that accompanying the appearance of each one. Depending on the number of stars that can be seen in the sky on any given day, different constellations of various sizes may be visible, sometimes more than one on a single day. This book, a solid base for astronomy, will help you easily identify these constellations, impress your friends, and discover the joy of stargazing. North Star, +1 gold. The Twins, 2 trunks have been added to the entrance hall. The Slice, +3 steps. Diamondus Minor, +1 gem. The Southern Cross, rooms with 4 doors are more common today. Farmer's Apple, apples are extra delicious today. Clavis, the Key, +1 key. Diamondus Major, +5 gems. Draxus, the Dead, dead-end rooms are more common today. Why would you want to do that? Like, that's a legit question. Why would you want to do that? That seems kind of insane. The Sale, everything is 50% off today. Florials, Floralis? Bloom of the Sky, green rooms are more likely to contain special flowers today. Also, like, if this kid actually manages to, like, inherit the place or whatever, does that mean he actually is, like, able to, like, pay all the live-in servants? Like, do the live-in servants come with the estate, or does he just, like, live alone? That's not the right direction. Come on, spin! Dang it, spin! Oh, am I looking at the wrong direction? I might be looking the wrong direction. What direction am I supposed to look in? Hello? What am I doing? Oh, hello. Okay. That would help! Alright, cool. We got that angle down. No! I can't jump! Dang it. The stairwell has an invisible, invisible OSHA-approved handle... railing. Come on. Come on. Am I gonna get whacked? I'm surprised I did not seemingly get whacked. Even though I really should have. Can I see? Oh. It seems it is the North Star. We gained 1 gold. Just 1 gold. Okay. Well, that absolutely ended up being a bummer. Whee! Alright, Ooh, hello. That may be important. Lators. Where is that? Okay, that's Den was over there. So we have, we have a Black Knight in, what is this, observatory? Observatory. Believe me, you won't be able to read anything. Alright, like, I have chicken scratch for writing. Alright, so that was technically 3? Because that's the den, that's that, and then, yeah, okay. So we got... I feel like those are gonna be important. I don't know if that's a hatch, but we could try it. I don't think it really matters what direction I'm in, that I have to be able to, like, actually get to it. Oh, never mind. Incorrect. I am incorrect. That is a lie. Dang it, I can't jump. Stupid OSHA. OSHA not letting me jump. Alright, we're just gonna stick on this stuff. Stick on that side. There we go. That way I should be able to do it where I only have to move it once instead of back. Back again. Theoretically. Not mistaken. I am incorrect again for the millionth time. Maybe. Why is there a telescope on the telescope? That's weird. Okay. I guess this telescope is super picky, so we're gonna have to completely move it. So yeah, this telescope is finicky. So very finicky. I wish I could get this all done in like one day, but I don't see how I'm going to. Is that good enough? Better be good enough. If he ends up hitting something, I'm gonna be mad. You ain't wrong about that hatch. There was definitely something on it. Fuck. Okay, so apparently... Apparently I still gotta move it. Man, this telescope is being a pain in the dickens! No, wait, that's the wrong direction. Other way, other way, other way, other way! Undelay! Undelay! Wait, is that as far as I can go? Because it didn't just... Oh wait, hold up. Haha! Planetarium! If you call it a day in planetarium, gain 2. Ooh. You found a secret floor plan. Would you like to permanently add planetarium to your drafting pool? Wait, hold up. What happens if we say no? Can we add it later? Because it says permanently. Although, I kind of like the stars, so maybe. Do we just say yes on everything? Do you have to say yes? Is it required? Or can you not say it? I guess we'll have to figure that out later. Just permanently add that to our pool, I guess. I don't, well, I mean, it's officially, like, added, so we can't, like, undo it. I'm gonna rotate it back to where I could actually use it, so we're gonna swap this thing. I mean, it makes sense. Alright, this is technically not a planetarium, though. Fair enough. I am probably a little odd as far as that goes. Such a pretty star. Can't click anything, I guess that's it. Alright, I mean, because it is possible to do that. To get to, because that's all you have to do is get to that room, because that's basically the end of the tutorial, is when you get there. But, so, yeah. It's just, I just have heard that apparently that particular trophy, was apparently, like, a day one thing, so you had to, like, basically start from a new game in order to do that, apparently. But maybe that's not the case. I don't know. I mean, because we have a little bit of room here in the chapel we could do. Yeah, I mean, I know there's an outside, but I wasn't sure if we wanted to explore that, or did we want to, like, continue with the chapel a little bit, or did we want to just, like, go straight back? Because we could either try to see what other stupid rooms we can get to, or... let's see, how many rooms do we have? We have 49. 1, 2, 3... You know, that would be really funny. Just do a day where we're just outside. Okay, well, that's good to know. But I'm also happy that we just redid it. Anyway, so I can actually focus on the stupid pictures. So, I mean, I don't really regret it. Alright, so, again, do we want to go outside or the chapel? I'm still 50-50 on that. You know what? Since today is a forfeit, I think we'll go outside. Let's see. Which way is the den? Alright, we're going outside and touch some grass. Oh, I was about to say, I was just like, why aren't the numbers changing? They should be changing. Ah! Hello. Oopsies. Oh! Destroy! Destroy! Oh, wait, hold up. Microchip. Looks like it might be able to be plugged somewhere. Fuck. Okay, apparently I wasn't crazy here having the sledgehammer. Okay. Can I smoosh? Smoosh? No? No smoosh? I cannot smoosh. Cannot smoosh. No smooshies? No smooshies. No smooshies. Yeah, apparently sledgehammering the vases apparently did something. Okay. If they insist, that's a weird thing to be hiding, but okay. Also, are they gonna be hidden back in there again? Because like I kind of just accidentally did that. I did not mean to, and it's technically an item. So unless I can figure out where it goes, we're gonna lose that when the day resets. But you know what? That's okay. We'll just find it again. Wait, hello. Why is this? Wait, can I do that? Sure. I wish to finish this game. I have no idea what benefit that had. I think it was 0. Okay. Alright. Let's go down here, because I don't know what we're doing. Oh, hey, hold up. No? That's just rocks. Okay. Sledgehammer do nothing. Okay. That's rocks. That's a pump. Whatever the fuck that... Holy shiest! You know what? I think I know exactly who this is based off of. Holy crap! Now, unfortunately, I cannot remember his name off the top of my head, because it was just a random YouTube video I saw, but apparently there's this, like, guy from, like, Victorian age or whatever, who was basically, like, the Elon Musk of the day. Like, holy moly. Like, you would not think it, but, like, he basically, like, everything modern convenience we have today, he basically had and was, like, inventing shit, and it was just, it's mind-boggling, because it was in a time where nobody else had electricity. He had electricity, he had wireless electricity, like, he had a lamp that, like that would be put in, like, charged mercury, and it was a wirelessly charged, basically. And this is before, I mean, obviously it was, like, very dangerous, so they had, like, some, you know, servants boy go do it, so nobody important had to do it. Anyway, but, like, that's in a time where, like, electricity wasn't even, like, really well known. So, I think this estate is based off of that, because I remember it being, like, it was built into rock, into, like, a cliff face or whatever. And, like, he was the first one to, like, really have central heating without the fireplace. So he had, like, so he's, like, really famous for having this ginormous marble fireplace. For no reason other than just to flex on all the other rich people, because he has a fireplace that's completely unnecessary. He had fleeting flooring. And all the rich people were like, wow, this is amazing! And because he didn't even have to use the fireplace. The fireplace was purely to flex. Literally just to flex. There's just a giant-ass marble place that, like, he had to build into, like, a cliff because... And partially to support that, that giant-ass... fireplace, so just, like, fascinating. So I think this place is based off of that. I think in many respects. Ooh, hello. Hi, hello, dark tunnel that I cannot see in. You know what? Never mind. As much as I like to explore, if I can't see, there's no point. Also, it looks kind of spooky, and if you looked at the shadow, it looks like a pixeled version of a skull. What is over here? Hello. What was that? I wish I could figure out where this microchip goes. Ooh, what's this? Hello! That's a secret door! I do not have a screwdriver. Ah. What is down here? Why does this go so far? Hello? What is this? Open sesame! I guess that's a no-go. Okay. Ooh. Why are there so many bird baths? Like, legit question. Burbs! Little campfire. Wait. What's this? The campsite. Due to the rules set forth in your... Okay, I'm gonna have to turn off Twitch chat here so I can see for a bit. Due to the rules set forth in your great-uncle's will, you are not allowed to stay in the estate overnight. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable... Whoops. What the fuck did I knock over? Nothing important. Okay. Luckily, however, your scouting skills have been put to good use to fabricate a very respectable off-site sleeping quarters. You may call it a day at any time from the Blueprint menu tab to return to the campsite for the night. I refuse to do that. Ooh, look! Oh, he has a little birdie! Look at that! It's a little swimming birdie. It's blue. Interesting. I wonder if it's... Okay. Spoilers. I know. But due to another country being a certain other color, I wonder if that's the reason why he has a blue doll. Like, I'm pretty sure that's the reason why he has a blue doll, is because of spoilers, which I will not name at the current moment. I don't know where I want to go. Do we go right? Do we go left? What path is... Oh, hello. What is this? There's a tree. Can't seem to open it. Man, I mean, you could theoretically just, like, completely randomize that, but that would be a pain in the arse. You know what? We're just gonna leave that for later, because F that. I am not doing that. Also, rock. That is just rock. More rock. Plain rock. Rocks for no apparent reason. Tons of rocks. I don't see any puzzle rock. There's plenty of rock, but not puzzle rock. Am I going in circles? Oh, wait, hello, what is this? Knock, knock! I have no idea what this is. Alright. No can do. More tree. Flowers? Also, am I supposed to go collect bananas, or is that just because, like, the servants are providing it? And also, like, is the kid actually exhausted, or is it he's just following the rules of, like, whatever the game thing is? Like, is he actually genuinely exhausted? Like, I don't understand how these things are actually giving him energy. Or is he just, you know, treating this like the game it theoretically is? Bro, I think that's about as much as we can really explore. Because the other place is, like, dark. And I cannot seem to open this. Alright, you know what? I'm going back in the house. Yaff it! I have no idea what the heck that thing was gonna do. Especially since we have time, there's no point in not checking. Hallway, bedroom. Bedroom. To the chapel. It's a good thing I have coin. Coin! Yeah, coin for the dead! Da 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 da. Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, and then... Wait, seriously? Okay. Apparently there's one right below, so we got a white bishop. So 4 is... chapel. I mean, I don't know if I should be surprised that the chapel of all places would have a bishop. Like, that seems a little on the nose, don't you think? It certainly seems on the nose to me. Alright, let's see. Do I want to do the storeroom? I mean, we're at a dead end here, so, what do you want to pick? And in this case, I think we can do any of them. Because we got so much footage! You want the lavatory? The storeroom? Or the commissary? Okay, we pick commissary. Which somehow ends up going into the... Oh, hello! Hello! What are you? Can I play this? Is this an actual game we can play? What does that say? Z... Giga blocks. What the fuck? Dirigible. Oh, Dirigi blocks, I think is what it says. Man, that is really hard to say, actually. Dirigiblocks. That is odd. Ew! Smoking's bad for your health, kids! Don't do it! Alright, what is down here? Oh. Hello? Trash can? Trash can? Trash? What is this? Staff notice! Effective the first week of December, play roll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security, where the punch clock used to be, and in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. You know, to be honest, I'm kind of surprised Mrs. Babbage is, like... they're doing all this work and, like, keeping her around. Like, how is she still alive? I mean, it's definitely starting with an S. I don't know what the actual terminal... where's my password thing? Also, where did I put my pencil? Oh, there it is. Found it! I am totally lost. Okay, so that is in the chapel. Oh, no, we're not in the chapel. We're way down. Okay, so we're down in... You know, I wouldn't mind some pudding. Like, honestly. I gotta say, flan's pretty good. Flan's nice. I have no idea if I actually managed to get that, but whatever. Without? The commissary will be closed from day 12 to day 16. Sorry for any inconvenience. Why those specific days? That is interesting. Day 12 to day 16. Okay. Annual Maid's Day. Sale Tuesdays only. All items up to 50% off. All day staff welcome. Day 20 and 21. Huh. So if you like really screw up and don't manage to get it in 30 days, does that mean like the game just is like game over or something? Do I want to buy anything? A shovel, key. I didn't see anything that would require a shovel outside. A gem. Salt shaker. What the heck is a salt shaker supposed to do? Alright, I have no idea how any of this works. Is this working? Oh, this is bull. Come on. Let me at it! Let me at it! Let me at it! Does it not work? Also, we are surprisingly tall for a kid. Like, okay, if you assume that these are like just normal wall heights, we're like pretty close up there. Like we're pretty tall. Like, you know, for a small kid, he seems pretty tall. Without? What's that supposed to mean? I don't get what that means. Okay. Also, can we rummage in the trash can? No. Won't let us do the classic puzzle thing of rummaging in a trash can and randomly finding shit. So why are there boxes in the way? I give up. Okay. Try the other door just for shits and giggles. Alright. Up to you. What do you want to pick? Although drawing room's probably absolutely pointless at this point. Because literally there's no place for us to go. Alright, nursery it is! I have no idea if this will hold. Star. That's a really cute star. I kinda want this plushie. Like, I want this to be a thing. I want that to be a thing. I like that plushie. That's a nice plushie. Mother Deuce! Hello, Mother! How have you been? Alright, oh, okay, cars. What is these? What are these? Ivory dice. Well, drafting, you may use... Oh, okay, so... Kinda too late, though. The Red Prince. By Marion Marigold. There was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. The prince had a love for all things red. It's the only true color, the prince often said. He could not stand the sight of a canary or a crow. He could not stand the white of a swan in the snow. He never looked up for fear of the view. He had heard that the sky was not a red hue. So he always had a book to turn his eyes down if he was ever outside when the clouds weren't around. And do you know which book the prince always had? The one that made him happy whenever he was sad? A story he had read in the bath and the bed. And maybe you can guess what the clues that we have said. It was the story of a boy who also wore red, and he looked like our prince from his toes to his head. And as you, my reader, might already assume, this book is quite near you, in fact, in the same room. A story about you, if it needs to be said, about a red prince and his book. The red book we just read. I need to work on my narration skills. I flubbed that. I flubbed it hard. Alright, what was this? Oh, it's crib. Wait, how? Okay, hold up. Is this a crib for... Is this daycare? Is this daycare for the live-in maids? seriously though, is this daycare for like the living mates? Because this is like 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that's four children things. Oh, okay, that's gonna be relevant. This is promising to be something. All right, where are we? Physically. All right, so I have the. Ick. I lost track. Where's my entrance? Yep. Ow. Okay, I found my entrance. I need to actually mark that. Alright, so we're in the nursery. Which apparently has a stairwell. So we have... Close enough. And then 4 stars twinkling in the sky. Blah. No, the thing is, the book is kind of important, though. Like I said, I did spoil myself pretty hard on this game, but that's not the point! We're here for the puzzles, dang it! So, but yeah, that book is going to be very, very relevant. It also kind of gives a background story to, like, the characters. So, obviously, he really likes the color red! Currently! Or at least something like that. Although, it does make me wonder, like, okay, so if he's a red prince, does that mean... Because, like... Well, I mean... The spoiler is in the name of the game! Like... The point being is, like, I don't know. Is he, like, genuinely a red prince, though, currently? That's what I'd like to know. Okay, is there anything... I mean, there's lots of colors and stuff. Oh, okay, we got another pawn! Gotta put in another pawn! Pawn, 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 pawn. That is... 5. So, 5 is... What is this room? Nursery! Nursery... So this one is a pawn. I don't know if that's going to change or if that's, like, specific. Okay, how big is a chessboard again? I'm trying to remember, like, how big a chessboard is. It's like... I don't think we have enough squares to be, like, a proper chessboard. I don't know about that. Some people were still speculating about what what all the meaning of Zara what he was doing, because apparently there's like not all the symbology has been like decoded and all that. Alrighty, do we call it quits? Or, hold on, do I have, okay, nope, it looks like we pretty much exhausted everything. There's gotta be a point where we can get at least all of the, we gotta, like, activate all the rooms, and then we gotta figure out where they're, like, normally located. Because they're oriented in a specific way, which implies they usually are built in a certain way, maybe. I don't know. Anyway. I'm going back here, because... I don't know if I missed anything. I feel like there should be drawings, but I didn't see any. Alright, well, this chapel is hiding shit. I got, like, a girl with a hoe. What the? Why do we have a chimney sweep as an angel? Why do we have an angel chimney sweep? bro, seriously, why is there a angel chimney sweep? Okay, so okay, the chapel is just weird. Okay, we're gonna like do a chapel thing. All right, chapel. Okay, so we got some farmer girl who's like equals 1. It's more like occupations, and also apparently there's one blocking who's blocked, so I gotta figure out who that is. But for now, we're just gonna draw and make our notes of these characters. So we got a baker as 2. You know what? I'm actually going to change my symbol here, because I don't want to have to keep writing girl, so I'm just going to change my symbol. Just make it quick. So we got a baker as 2. 3 is... What is 3? Farmer. Oh, this one is a farmer with a pitchfork. Actually, I should probably say rancher. Yeah, rancher makes more sense, because the other one's a farmer, this one's a rancher. Because a pitchfork is usually used for hay. So therefore it's a rancher, so I'm just gonna like do that. Equals 3. For some reason it seems like they're all women as far as I can tell. I mean, no guarantees, but that's the quickest and easiest translation. Why is that a chimney sweep? Why is chimney sweep 4? Somehow I don't think that's a girl, but they all have long hair. You know what? I'm not even gonna worry about the symbols. I don't even think the symbols matter. They're all goddesses, apparently, I guess. Wait. Hold up. That was 4. Where's 5? Ugh. Okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna have to take a quick break here, and we'll hopefully be back soon. Okay, we're back. I'm disappointed that person didn't stay, but oh well. Alright, okay, that's 2. That's 5. 5 is made. I wonder if they're, like, celebrated here because they're the ones who are actually keeping the place running, since this place is not exactly normal. This is 6. 6 is horse jockey. Why in the world they need a horse jockey? I have no idea. Why is that a staff member? That's 6. That one was 4. That one is some... Is that supposed to be the bishop? I would actually argue that's a black bishop. Ironically enough. Okay. I cannot see anything with that, because that is in the way. Also, I don't think we have any lighters. I bet you if we found a lighter or something. I don't really see how that would be, like, rooms as people. What is... There's something up there. I mean, it's kind of hard to make out, but it's like a sign of kind of green seal thing going on up there. And then also, I assume there's got to be something about this weird thing. Yeah, definitely Redfield. Definitely Redfield candlesticks. And I can't do anything with them right now, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure this thing's supposed to move. I just can't move it right now. I also don't see anything else. Looking. I'm not seeing anything specific. They just look like pews. Oh, was it? I'm a little disappointed. They don't seem to... I mean... They have the room directory and all that, but they don't exactly have any of the note stuff, so I guess you just gotta, like, keep it externally. So, yeah, in that case, these would be theoretically the gods of... Oh, wait, does that mean that's Mrs., what was it, Mrs. Babbitt or whatever it is? I mean, unless there's a priest around here, because that's the main... Like, most of these are, like, careers. And then, like, I'm assuming that would be Mrs. Babbitt or whatever, because, like, you know, person running the place. But does that mean they're from the Black Country? Because, like, if you look at the crown and the scepter, it's specifically black. So everything they have is, like, black and white. This one's yellow and black. This one's something or other. Huh. I don't know. We're supposed, like, I don't know if we're supposed to meet them or something. Seems kind of goofy. Anyway, I'm pretty sure we've exhausted basically everybody I can possibly do, because that's as far as we got. So I'm gonna go back out the entrance, which I believe was through the bedroom. So we go through the bedroom. I don't think there's anything else here. Through the hallway, into the den. And then we can go back out the entrance and check that letter again. I mean, I have no doubt that... Open only in event... Oh, yeah, great. I mean, I'm not worried about time, or I'm just trying to, like, actually solve it. Oh, I suppose there is that problem. Is it possible to save mid-game? Because not necessarily call it a day, but, like, is it possible to save during a game? You know what? I'm gonna test that theory, because we can! Haha! Not yet. Oh, you guys suck. Apparently no, it's an actual, like... well that's annoying. Not yet. That sucks. I guess that's what it means we're gonna have to, like, call it, like, twice. I'm gonna go check out that weird dark area just for shits and giggles. Oh, wait, no, not there. Where was it? It's around here somewhere. You know what? I forgot where it was. Oh, well. Got the trees. That was the walk. I don't think we have any information on there. New. I don't want to call it forfeit, but eh. Guess we'll have to call it a day. So I guess you cannot save during a game. You have to either be in it or out of it. Alright, Alright, save. So... that was... total rooms, 15. Rank reached, 4. What do you mean, rank reached? What's that supposed to mean? And was found, 5. Steps taken, 43. Okay. I don't see how that helps. Do we save and continue? I mean, I guess. It's not like we haven't gotten there yet. Because, I mean, that's going to be really unfortunate because I'm, like, timing-wise, because when we have day 2. Or we could just keep trying to start from day 1, I guess. Oh, oh, that's so cool! So they're smashed, so I could literally just pick up the microchip again. Awesome! Awesome possum! I'm gonna turn this into the Nook. And then we're gonna see where we put this one. Do we want the closet? I kind of like the closet. I don't know about you, but I like the closet. Or do we do the storeroom? We haven't. I don't even think we've been to the storeroom. Storeroom or closet? Closet, parlor, storeroom? Which one would you pick? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get very far here. Storeroom, whatever. We're not gonna get very far, anywho. Okay, well that confirms it. Yeah, these pictures are the same no matter what location. Or, like, no matter what's actually physically in here. What's taking over the space, the pictures are gonna stay the same. Hello. What is this? I want this box, whatever this box is. Also, is that... Okay. That was the one room. So entrance. So which room is this again? This one's storeroom. Alright, so for some reason the storeroom has a white pawn. And then if we go by the current one, so we do... Alright, the current square is that, not that. And then I just want to cover the ones where they are, so this is one. And then we got the nook on the other side. Alright, this one's definitely gonna be all the rooms. I'm gonna pick a hallway, maybe. You know what? Maybe the den again. We're gonna do the den. Den at least gets you gems. Alright, so this is the nook. Corridor is always left unlocked. Whatever. I'll risk it. Besides, I don't think we're gonna get very far in this game either, anyway, so I might as well take what I can get. Alright, where's that sheet? Okay, we are in closet. Closet has a bat and a bathtub. For some reason. Bat and bathtub. Okay, I think that's it. Alright. And this has a tree and a safety pin. Oh, whoops. I put the bathtub in the wrong place. That's not where that goes. Yeah, I honestly should just do the Batman symbol. It's a bat. Batman's so iconic and so very easily to recognize. Alright, so... Okay, we got that. I'm starting to fill in at least the pictures. So that's good. And also I believe, since we are here... Ah! Finally! I can get some... No! I think you're wrong. Partially because I kind of spoiled myself, but also... the location where I saw them are staying the same. It doesn't matter what room it is, the pictures stayed the same in that particular slot on the map. Because last time, the den was one square up. So we're still getting... we're getting, the pictures are the same. So... I'm just getting new pictures for different locations because I did not have those before. Yeah, because I forget which one... Oh, right. I think it's because I went into the Nook, and I know the picture that we had in the Nook was different, but when I went in there, it was the exact same picture we had last time, in this particular slot. So it was a tree and a safety pin, but we didn't have the Nook here originally, in the last game, if I remember correctly. Ooh, do we open the trunk or no? Actually, you know, we got quite a few keys, and also I think I'm gonna be bulldozing this one because we're pretty close to the end here. So this is more of a exploration, and that was generous. Oh my goodness, I got a key, and then I got keys for my key. Hallelujah. All right. That's not a bad option. Alright, that's closet. That's the storeroom. I have no more doors, so we gotta go here. So do we pick... Well, damn, that was quick. Holy shiest. That did not take long. Ugh. Cripes. Really, that did not take long at all. We're already fucked. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Where's that button? Oh, there we go! Still not very good, but... You know what? I'm gonna go up. We're gonna go up. I'm gonna pick this one. Do I have the pictures? Okay. If I'm right... Yes! Okay, yes. The pictures are staying the same. Cause the stairwell and the stars were originally, we had the, what do you call it? We had the observatory here. Originally. Hello? Keys? Why do we have car keys? I don't have anything close to car keys. I suppose I should try to memorize, like, which room has what, but I honestly can't bring myself to care at the moment. I'm more interested in the pictures. I'm gonna figure out what's the pictures deals. So she must have the lock, or the key thingy for the door or whatever. That must be the key. That'll be my guess. You know what? I'm picking pantry. Partially because I want foods. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Why can't he change? An extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. Is 50 more than enough? I mean, I suppose if you're trying to get to the end of the room. But I don't know. Right. Where is this? Yeah, no, that's the same. Yep, we already have that one. Right. That was definitely a close one. Alright, can we do anything in here? I forget if there was anything in here. Other than a book. Alright, so that's the White Bishop, Okay, so the ones that don't seem to change are specifically these. So the pawns and the bishops and the chess pieces seem to be specific to certain rooms. That seems to be staying the same. The images, on the other hand, are not. Alright, let's see. So if I go left... Probably we could probably work on that. The problem is we don't have enough pictures, and I'm pretty sure it's every single it's like every single square of this entire place. So I got to figure out what all of the pictures are, and we're nowhere near close to that. So also I am more focused on trying to get stupid areas. Is that? I don't care, we're going to the greenhouse. I remember this being important. I remember this being important. Greenhouse. Fuck. Okay, maybe it's not as important. Oh, well. We can continue this later. Besides, I mean, I'm pretty sure we're pretty close. Ooh, hello. I'm going to save as a screenshot. Oh god, I'm terrible at this. Trees found in... That is kind of... Wait, no, hold on. It's trees found... Wait, how am I supposed to read this? This is confusing me. Trees found inside will never shade, the gems that shine in night and rain. The clue you hold cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. Cannot be paid with gems nor coins, so toss away. These sheets you find a worthy trade. Criminy. I mean, I can do music, but I'm not very good at reading and also holy shiest. Unless I hear that, I'm not going to be able to mimic any of that. Especially since the music doesn't seem to, like, follow it. It'd be kind of cool to sing it, but, I don't think I can do that. Alright, no. What is this? Egg. There is egg. Why is there egg? There's distinctly egg. Give me egg! Egg! What is this? What is this? And why is it here? This is egg. Why is there egg? There's plants. Okay, this may have been useless, but whatever. Other than I got the sheet music, so that must count for something? Who knows? Also, there's like a hingy thingy, so I apparently have to put something here. So I gotta get like a lever. Oh well. Okay, let's see. How screwed are we? I want to do the parlor again. Yes, we got egg. Each time you collect 3 coins, earn an additional 1 and... I don't know if that's very useful. Alright. Gotta get the key. Wind up key. So, this is a black room. The blue box is true. This is the blue box. The blue box is empty. The blue box is true. The blue box... This is the blue box. So this one has to be false. The blue box is empty. So it's gotta be in the blue box, right? Dink dink! Okay, cool. I've been pretty consistent in getting that. Oh, hello! Hello, great grandpa! Wait, no. Great uncle? Great uncle. Great uncle, if I'm not correct. Mistaken law. Alright, where are we? Where are we, physically? Hurrah for keys! You know what? We're going courtyard. Because I think everything else is a dead end. Oh, hold up. I don't have a... Bro. Aha! Anything? Oh, okay. What's this? Hello? Oh, is that the power thing? That security door is locked by a electronic key card. Darn! Oh well. Is there anything else I can pick up in here? Also, is there a picture? Nope. We're exposed. Oh god, that's gotta be really weird. Just having like a random house that just goes ploop. Because like, this is completely exposed to the sky. This place is pretty wild. I'm kind of like, what would it be like to like actually live here? Also, we don't have a shovel, so that is pretty useless. Okay. Wait, am I screwed? I'm screwed. Oh, we were doing so well! Alright, what do I have? I have car keys. I don't think I have access to a garage or anything right now, so... The bedroom doesn't mean you'll starve. The problem is the bedroom is that I think you end up, you basically just end up sleeping in whatever room you're in. But there's also no, I don't know if necessarily they're constantly changing the house, or if that's just, like, they just occasionally do it. But yeah, no, we kind of hit a dead end here, again. Which is probably just as well, because we're pretty close to the end here, but that sucks! I'm just very disappointed. Alright. Is there any... I don't see any pictures, though. This room doesn't have any pictures. Oh, wait, hold up, hold up. I take that back, I take that back. 1, 2, 3. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Alright, so if it's with and without, then what the heck is a Queen Spade? Queen Ace? Diamond Ace? Diamond Spade? That doesn't make much sense. I mean, if it's via, like, what letter difference? Because the entrance has, like, a... anyway. Let me just see here. We weren't able to get anything in the greenhouse, so I wasn't able to mark that down. The parlor is... Oh, so that means technically the bath with the bat should be H? Because, like, the difference between bat and bath is... H. Pine and pin, so I guess pine and pin would be E. What? Clock and lock, so that one would be what? C? And then we have... Yeah, I mean, obviously you can't see it, and you probably don't remember all the things that we covered. But let me see if I can... Okay, parlor and chapel, we're in... We're above the chapel, so that is 1, 2, 3... So we're in the 4th area, and that is card and car. Card and car, so that's D. Dessert and desert. Isn't that S? Dessert and desert is S. So if that's the case, stairs and stars, so that's an I. Stairs and stars is I. Okay, we are getting somewhere. I just gotta figure out what I'm doing here. I need to figure out what the heck that one by the right next to the closet is, or the entrance is, because, like, that one confuses me. Cause, like, it looks like beads, and then the other thing looks like it's a stick, and it's like... I don't know what it is. Like, one's holding rosemary beads and, like, praying, which, you know, makes sense. But then the other one is a hand holding a stick or something. I don't get that one. We're gonna have to revisit that one. I don't get that one at all. Bridge... So, what? So, bridge and bride? That would be G? Because, yeah, so bridge and bride is G. So that one's G. Tier and tie. Okay, I got it. Okay, there were, like, tiered platters, so it's tier and tie, I think. So, tier... and tie. So that's R? And then one of them is road and a Y? Fishing rod? Road and rod? So road and rod is road A? And then there was a table with, like, a coat. Or was it a table? You know what? I forget what that was. Oh, no, it was a cotton coat. Okay, cot and coat. So that was a... Cot and coat. So that's another A. Cotton coat. Alright, we're... If I can just get further than the first freaking 4 squares, we'd be able to, like, actually figure this out, but I am currently stuck. Also, I still can't figure out what the one with the beads is, where the closet was. It's like a match and tree. It was a match and a pine tree, so, like, what is that one supposed to be? It's like, it was like a lit match. Oh, fire and fur. Okay. Fire. So, fire and fur, so that would be E. Yeah. Figure that one out. Oh, okay, so there's crow and... Oh, so I guess that's crow and row? So crow and row. So that's C? Am I right? Crow and row. Yeah, I think that's crow. So that's a C. I'm still trying to figure out the entrance one. That one confuses me. It's like... It's a card and a card. But it's like... Alright, so basically, out of all the rooms that we could, I have recorded for rooms, I am missing... I'm missing the entrance and the one that's to the left of the entrance. I can't figure that one out. Which means we should try and get back to this entrance before I quit here. Let's see, how do I get... So we have to go through the chapel. Through the pantry, if I'm not mistaken. And then to the den, which then gets us to the entrance hall, which I can try and figure these two out maybe later. I mean, it's a card and ace, but like, why do we... Ugh, these two are gonna drive me nuts. I don't get these two. Right. Oh, it's a crowbar. That's not very helpful. So, okay, so it's a crowbar and a beads. Beads and... That doesn't sound right. Beads and bar. Pray and... What's it? Pray and pry? Pry. I think it's pray and pry, so... What, A? I'm gonna go ahead with A because I think it's pray and pry, is I think what those two are. And then these two are the ones I gotta figure out that I'm driving me nuts. No, this one's actually pretty, like, I can already make out kind of some words here. I don't know if you have, like, your own notes if you want to, like, take care of them, but, like, so the bottom one, from the left, so there's, like, 5 characters each one. From the bottom, it's S-A blank E blank. And then the next one above is blank I-G-H blank. And the next one above that is C-R-A-C. And then... There is probably encoding, But in this particular case, it's a matter of, like, we already got the answer of how to decode, like, the quote cipher, because that was from the commissioner area, so the with and the without, as you figured out, which was the with and the without that you figured out. Anyway, yeah, you had figured out the dessert and desert thing, with the S being the difference. So, yeah, so that's basically would have been the encoding. So, I don't know if there's, like, genuine ciphering. This is a puzzle game. This is not a, you have to be a CIA agent, like, using all the tools in the, like, it's not that deep. I don't think. I'm pretty sure this one's, like, not that complicated, so that kind of encoding I don't think is necessary. At least at this point. We haven't gotten there yet. There might be later, but we're on, like, the surface level here, for now. But yeah, those pictures are definitely consistent. Okay, but I'm genuinely trying to figure this out, because it's just like ace, and it's like a card and a I mean, go ahead if you want. It's just we haven't gotten to the deep end yet. Right now we're still stuck on the surface level puzzles, if anything. I want to figure out the entrance before we finish tonight. I'm just trying to figure it out, because it's like, you got a card with a queen of diamonds on one side, and then a spade ace on the other. But, like, ace and card don't exactly go together. And diamond and spade don't go together, so, like, how in the world are these two together? Ugh. This one's gonna be hard. It's like, how do you comprehend that one? I mean, I think it's safe to say it's probably a consonant, so it's something. And since the other letters are S-A blank E, I keep wanting to think it's like a V, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think you're right. I think you're right. Ace and face. Yeah, that would make sense. So we got the first word is safe. I haven't figured out what the one on the far right is yet, but yeah, that one hurt my brain a little bit. All right. I mean, I was able to at least figure out pray and pry, so I was like, yeah. I think the problem with this one is it's a little obtuse. So you like it's not because in the Myst series it's very direct and very, one to one to one to one to one. Like, there's no real misinterpreting anything. But with this one, I think it's a lot, like, easier to, like, misinterpret stuff. But yeah, so we definitely got some words here, like 100%. I just need to figure out what the other letters are, because there is one game that has taught me any pictures on the wall that, like, look important or going to be important is Trace Memory. I played that game when that first came out, and, like, the first thing you go into the entrance, and there's, like, pictures of birds on the wall. So, yeah, I am well trained for looking at pictures on the wall. I just didn't want to take pictures of them before, but, yeah, so we definitely got to keep track of all those. So we're definitely making progress. Alright, what do we have currently, since this, I'm literally at the point where we can't really go any further. However, we have a metal detector. I'm kind of tempted to go see what we can figure out. I don't know if you can, to be honest. Okay, technically you can. The problem is they have fundamentally changed it. Okay, so I guess all we can do is find keys and coins. I don't think that's going to be very useful. No, the problem with the trace memory is the version that you can get right now in English is currently available on Switch, and they changed the name. It's not changed. It's not trace memory. I think it's like some other name. Fun fact, that's where Sayoko comes from. The first name I keep using. That's actually the name of the mother from that game. So that's where I got that name from. But I'm trying to remember. It's not called Trace Memory, because the thing is the games are very, very different, because they had to readapt it for the Switch. So everything that you could do, the DS version is the superior version. The DS version is by far the superior version, for the simple reason because they were actually making use of the console. So, for instance, there was one puzzle I was stumped on for ages playing that game when I first got it, when I was a kid. But I was in the middle of an airport, and I had to go to my gate or whatever, and then I closed it, and I opened it up again, and it worked. So, like, they were utilizing every single aspect. I don't know if you care for spoilers or not, but I can explain, like, what the puzzle was, if you want. Because the DS one, or the Switch one, does not have that at all. Like, they've completely changed it fundamentally. Like, I hate it, because it's not as puzzly, and it's not... It's, like, actual location instead of, like, weird puzzle hallway, which is sad, because I miss the old version. But yeah, no, it's just, I mean, if you want the spoilers, like I said, I don't know if you can get your hands on it. Good luck, because, like, getting your hands on the original is gonna be, like, a tough, very, very tough. Because, like, not only do you have to get the cartridge, you also have to have a DS that's working, and DSs are going for, like, hundreds of dollars now. If not higher. Do you want me to explain what the puzzle was? Because, like, I can. I mean, it's not probably a big deal if I explain it. It's just really cool, because, like, the puzzle's in there. I want to explain them. But I also don't want to, like, spoil anything. Although, technically, those are not spoilers, because if you're playing the Switch version, you're not going to get spoiled, because those puzzles aren't even in there. At least not in the same way. Okay, so the reason why I like the DS ones is because they make use of specifically the cartridge. The fact that it can fold, it's very important. Also, she has a literal DS in the game. Oh yeah, I don't care. Who cares over her schedule? We're talking about puzzles. It's puzzle day. No, I mean, I just want to explain the DS thing. It's just while I'm thinking about it, because one of the puzzles is, like, you had to actually use the mic to, like, actually blow dust. So that was mechanic. There was also, like, a couple of mechanics that used the hinge thing. Though the one that I took me forever to realize is it was a stamp. You had to close the DS to pretend as if you were stamping it, because it was a woodblock print. So you had to create a woodblock print using the DS. And then there was also another one where, like, you had to use the reflection to sort of, like, get the reflection onto the bottom one so you could figure out what the puzzle was, because it was using both screens to sort of, like, be able to, like, decipher what the puzzle was, because it was an overlapping image. They kind of do that with the Switch one, but it is not the same. They've also completely changed the plot line. Apparently, like, the Japanese original one, yeah, okay, so, like, in-game, there's, like, stamps and stuff, and the thing is the DS was hinged, or is hinged, and has two screens, right? So you fold it to emulate stamping. Yeah, no, that's the reason why it's such a darn shame, because like the trace memory games were basically like a way to showcase the devices. There was one that was originally made for the that was originally made for the Wii, but they kind of combined it for the Switch, and they completely changed everything because now it's a Switch device. Because in the original, she had like an actual DS or something that she would like take around and stuff, and it just, oh, I'm so sad. It's like you might have to just wiki it because it's like the amount of changes have been just astronomical. It's not the same game whatsoever. I'm not saying it's bad, but it is a completely different experience from the original. Playing the Switch version. It just is. You kind of like have to like separate them as like two different games, even though they share the exact same plot. They feel very, very, very extremely different. Um, and that's not saying anything about the fact that the original Wii game never made it to the English. So what you're playing in the Switch one is not the same game that the original Japanese had. So the plot there is completely different. However, I will say the Japanese, because if you buy it from the Switch is bundled with two games, because it's a combination of the original DS game and the original Wii game put together to like be on the Switch, so you could do it both games. But I will say I do feel like they probably made the Japanese one better with the changes they made, because there was some questionable shit going on with the original. So it's a good thing that they changed that. But yeah, no, I would definitely recommend it. I cannot remember for the life of me what it is. It's like dual memory or something. Like they changed the name. It was originally known as Trace Memory, but the Switch one is called something different, and I can't remember. I may just go ahead and like save and quit here, so we'll just call it at least in game. So, worst comes to worst, we get in game and we get like way too past and don't manage to succeed, but we'll figure that out later. Let's see, and then I gotta save. Oh, come on! Oh, right, wrong button. Alright, there we go. Man, we did not get very far. Save and quit. But yeah, let me just double check here. I might be able to find it. I was like, Trace Memory for Switch. Let me see if I can figure out the title. Ah, there we go. Okay. The title for the Switch games is Another Code Recollection. It is not nearly as complicated as Blueprints, but it was the original, like, puzzle game that I got on the DS way back when. So if you want, like, the context of Sayoko or something stupid like that, you can. So, yee! Alrighty. And with that, we shall finally call it a close. So, until next time, and next week, bye-bye!